And we're back in the game with some more Napoleon Total War and the Peninsular campaign, playing as Spain. It says right there, Spain. Start year 1811. I'm going to go hard and hard, because we're well hard, or well hard, as they say on the streets, or at least they used to. Right, we need to finish this by December 1815, and we do need to hold these two regions. We also have to make sure that the French do not have more than 5 settlements near Iberia. Well, I might even try to wipe them out, I don't know. We'll see. Now, a couple weeks ago I did the Italian campaign, and that went very easily. I've never had it go that easily, and I've owned the game since it came out. But when I recorded it for YouTube, after actually quite a while of not playing any Napoleon Total War, it was incredibly easy. So I don't know what's going on, but you can read this if you want. You can pause it and read that, and then I'll scroll up to there, and you can pause and read that. For those of you who don't know, there's a little cog icon down here on YouTube. If you click that, you can change the speed of the video, half speed or half speed it up, 1/4, so you can watch it at your leisure. So, a bit nervous because last time I played this for personal use was quite a few years ago. I did win it, but I don't remember what setting it was on, and of course I might have practiced, so we'll see. We shall see what we shall see.
Back to the edges of their peninsula by France and the traitors who helped them, Spain is not yet out of the fight. The Supreme Central Junta and its successor, the Supreme Regency, authorized the forming of local bands to fight guerrilla, the Little War, against the invaders. Guerrilla bands should be used to frustrate the plans and harass the peripheries of the French armies, as both separate actions and in coordination with British forces currently based in Portugal. This cooperation with heretical Great Britain is an uneasy one, as your two countries have long been enemies with opposing doctrines and are now united only in the desire to rid Europe of Napoleon's imperialism. There is, of course, another war to be won also. A war of words, hearts and minds in the villages and towns surrounding the capital, Madrid. Bonapartists provocateurs are speaking out against Spanish sovereignty and the resistance to their rule, and the priesthood must be used to change the people's minds and remind them what it is to be a proud and patriotic people once more. Militarily, Madrid is the center of French power in Spain, so its liberation is an absolute priority. In the north of the country, the British will be taking advantage of the coasts to land fresh troops from England and fresh supplies from its colonies. So a concentration of effort should also be made to keep the French presence in those regions as insignificant as possible.
Okay, thank you for that, young lady. It's always very interesting to hear your words. Right, we need to recruit a merchant ship, and we only have 2 regions. If we do that, we'll get 2,000 reward. Now, from what I can remember, you have to send these ones out to convert the regions. We're currently at 100% anti-French, and there's nothing wrong with that, being anti-French. It's all good. Here's the British down at Gibraltar. Now they will, as far as I can remember, they will actually be quite active in going after the French. They don't just sit there, and their ships don't just hang around out there. But yeah, so let's see our lists. We can actually do some research on this. We couldn't do it in the Italian campaign. There was no abilities for that, so we do have a building where we can do that, unless of course it gets damaged. Right, +1 experience to guerrilla recruits, 5% to guerrilla replenishment. Okay, colonial funding. I think we'll go with that one first. Now, it does say that we have guerrilla units, and we do. Now, what I remember doing with them is disbanding these ones. Now, there is a cap on the units, how many we can have. Oh, yeah, they actually have pretty good movement. What I remember doing was disbanding these ones, the infantry, and then just using the cavalry guerrillas to go out and harass the French. Right, let's speed this up. So we've damaged their building, so that does kind of keep them moving around, and they will waste units. I'm going after you. Right, and we have some more up here, so we're going to save a little money. How much do they cost? 110. They're not that expensive, but I like to have the mobility. Right. It does mean that you have to kind of really micro your campaign if you're going to use them like that. And I think over time we get gifted extra units. Right, let's look. So we actually have some ships. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to let the British try to deal with the French fleets mainly, because I don't think we're going to be strong enough to take them out. However, we do need to get that merchant ship to get an extra 2,000 in gold. So what kind of port is that? Do we get the... that's a dockyard. It gives us the military vessels. Yeah, we need a commercial port, which this one is. Right, so we're going to have to spend 805, wait 3 turns to get that. Right, this is one of our 2 starting regions. Now we've got the French to the north. There was a famous battle there during the Peninsular campaign. We've got the French over here with 3 units that we know of, and we've got the French over in Granada. Not Grenada, Granada, which I can't see. Now at the start it did look like there was a French agent over here. There he is. Yeah, he's going to be causing trouble. If he comes into our region, he'll do the same thing as the priest. He'll stir up trouble. He's a troublemaker, those French. Right, now here's an actual regular army, including militia, fusiliers, line infantry, light infantry, cazadores, cazadore. No, I will not be trying to speak Spanish. That might turn a few people off, but the names are in Spanish, so yeah, kind of have to. Right, we're limited to the number of those we can have, but it looks like we're going to be strong enough to take Cordova, but we're just short of being able to reach them. We do have some 12 pounders there. Let's bring them up, because no point in leaving them there. Now this settlement appears to be somewhat happy. Can we change our tax rate? Can we change it? Looks like we can get away with that, because we do need to make some money. Well, can we kick out our ministers? He's not particularly good. We're a monarchy, aren't we? So we should be able to, yeah, get better ones, kick them out as many times as we want, as long as we have someone to replace them. Right, it's very limited because there's only Portugal, Britain, France and Spain, so can't really trade with anyone else, can we? Status quo. Good group, very good group. Now let's check on any other agents. We've seen our fleets. We've got a priest heir. Now this is 90% anti-French. We should try to stir up trouble. We can actually cause revolts, I believe. So we can actually send him into the settlement. Now again, we could try joining up. We could try sending this army down here, taking these settlements and actually creating a united front against them. Ooh, there's another troublemaker up there. Right. But then again, do we try to defend this settlement? Because the French are going to come for it. Looks like they have probably like 3 units in most of their settlements. Now, how far could you travel? Because we don't have to hold on to the settlements. We can sack them, can't we? Or can we? I forget whether we can or not. But that looks like a big settlement. So I think we'll come after them. We can enlist generals directly, but I don't normally do that because you get a couple of generals for your guerrillas, so why not use them? Right, can't really upgrade that. What's this going to get us? Oh, we got a fairly decent roster already. Alright. Guerrilla Tiradore. It's only 80 men. Range 100. Range 100. So they outrange the Fusiliers, but only half the strength. Right. Those are 120. 160. Right. So we can get Hussars, Lancers, Guerrilla Lancers, limited on those, and Guerrilla Hussars, we've already met our limit on those. So upgrading that probably gives us Grenadiers. Yep, Grenadiers and Dragoons. Right. This one would give us a theatre. Right. Because we have to decide what to spend our money on. I'm just going to throw a couple of cheap units in there. I think I will recruit more over here units. Right. So I'm going to leave. I want to leave a couple of units back here for garrison. So we can actually get 5 units. So there's already 1 cavalry in there. 3 cavalry, 2 artillery. So I'm just going to get some more line infantry, or I would if I had the money. Those will take 2 turns. Also, our infantry takes 2 turns. Suppose I could get another one of those, and if we capture that, put them in garrison up there. Right. So I think we've moved all of them. But we're going to, and I think we've moved all of the agents. We only have 3 agents. Yeah, you're going to try and kill him. Infiltrate. Sabotage. 75. Looks like you're better at sabotaging. Let's end our first turn and see what kicks off. Right. We're going to try and run away. Nice looking units. Okay, he can reach him, but we're going to keep running away. That's the benefit of having mobile units. Right. So he's disappeared somewhere. Let's find out what's in Real Madrid. No. That's city, isn't it? Ciudad Real. In the province of La Mancha. I think there's a famous historical character who came from La Mancha. What was his name? Don Quixote, wasn't he? He was from La Mancha, I believe. Very long time since I read that. Now they've got mostly trash in there. We can't get them to surrender, but let's pop in and have our first battle. So they've got 1180 men, outnumbering us, but we have quality. Now the French line infantry, 6. Morale is very important. 8. Theirs is 9. Theirs is only 3. Ah, I seem to remember it being a lot higher than that last time I played. Yeah, as I mentioned in the Italian campaign that we did, there are different units available in the Italian, Iberian, Egyptian and European campaigns. So we will have a look at the units. We put the artillery here. A lot of units are going to be in dead zone. We won't be able to see them. However, what do we have? 9-pounders. I was tempted to put them there, but then again, they won't have line of sight. Where are their good units? Right. 9 horse guards. So the dragoons, horse guards? No. There's only one unit, the Empress's dragoon guards, wasn't there? I do like the dragoons. Alright. Yeah, and they do have uniform variations, just like they do in TotalWar Rome Remastered. Different colour pants, waistcoats, jackets, tunics. Right, so it looks like they've put their better units over on this flank. So I'm going to pop that single artillery unit up here and unlimber them. We're going to keep you up here. You can do skirmish. Now I seem to remember that those guerrilla units, the infantry ones, can actually put down stakes. Could be wrong. We've got some cuirassiers which we can't even recruit, but they do look cool, don't they? They're also one of my favourite cavalry units. So I'm going to put all 3 cavalry up over here. Probably use them to crush their right flank. Si, senor. Alright. Artillery is already firing. We could form up over there. So that's the armed citizenry. Who are you firing at? Try to fire on the better units. Where's their line unit? It's mixed up in there, isn't it? Also, we now have the barrage. This increases the rate of fire for a short time. Alright. I am fairly confident that we can break several units out of here. Are we being very accurate? Apparently not. That one skipped over them. Right, looks like they're pulling their units away. So I'm going to send them over there. We've encountered the enemy. They've thrown their horse guards over there very quickly. Right. Our health. Oh, that's the French. That's what happens when you switch from playing the French to fighting the French. Right, we have destroyed that one. Get in there. Try to crush them. Go and do your barrage. Oh yeah, we decimated them. I'm actually going to have my general coming up over here. Right, you don't even appear to be firing. We want you firing. Alright, we've run into their cavalry. Right, those are not going to rally. Some of those units have taken a beating. Now you're supposed to be on skirmish, but you don't really look like you're skirmishing very well. Get over there. Alright, we've taken half their unit down. What's he under attack from? Stray cannonball? Don't think anyone's coming back to shoot at him. Yeah, we've got them in a crossfire. Got bullets flying everywhere. Right, those are gone as well. Come on, he's down to 14. Right, have you finished killing them? Not quite. Right, he's gone now. Get over there. Ooh, gotta watch out for the deployables. Right. Definitely going to continue. Alright. Get all of those. Stop firing. Those are definitely the ones we want to kill. Ooh, they've rallied. Not for long. Yep. Broke those again. Come on, General. He also now has Inspire and Rally abilities. In the Italian campaign he only has, well, the generals only have Rally abilities. Right. Lost a lot of cavalry, but they will replenish over time. You gotta watch the enemy AI. They're always putting these deployables down. Let's have a look at their dead bodies.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest awhile.
They are. They can rest after the battle. Go on, you got 52 over there to chase. Who are you going after? You got 12 to go after. exactly. Let's speed it up.
The men are fatigued, sir.
Oh, they'll be fine. Do I have my little mod on? I think I have a mod for the flags. No, that looks like the vanilla one. Yeah, where's your standard bearer? He got killed, didn't he? And you don't get a standard bearer. Alright, we're going to say that we've killed pretty much all of them, or most of them. 195. Alright, well, we could sack it, but I think we're going to peacefully occupy that. We do have to fix that up. Get a tax office. Moderate replenishment. Right. So we've got 3 units there and 2 up there. Ooh, our ship almost can get in. Ah. Alright, did he go into the other port? No. What do they have in there? 3 units. Even though he's inside, we can't see what he has. Oh, come on. They've got basically nothing in there. Well, I'm going to fight that manually. But that's going to be at the start of the next episode, or of episode 2. That's where that one's going to be. We've got our assassin in there. He can't do anything because he's already, well, he's already done his mission, hasn't he? That's where that provocateur is, or the gentleman, scholar, wherever he is. Right, so we got some extra units right here. I'm going to send those over here. I'm going to win this one and then take them over, take out Granada, link up over here, and then just give a good hard push straight up towards Madrid if we can. Let's go and find a little guerrillas. What do they have in here? 2 units. Probably get intercepted if you go through there. We can send you all the way up into France. Alright, there's nothing there. Wonder if they even have any troops up there. Alright, let's try to avoid him, whoever's in there. Currently there's no one in there. So let's see, 2 more turns until we have our merchantman. Right, I'll send you over there. The one that we just captured should be quite happy. Can't recruit anyone. We've now got 5 units up there. I think we'll be okay. They're all quite happy, aren't they? I'm going to get rid of him. So he's better. He's better. Right. Don't really need an extra dockyard because we already have a dockyard there. At some point we'll probably convert them because you can convert them in Napoleon by clicking on that one. So you can switch over. Makes it a lot easier, but that's where we're going to end this recording. So we've already taken Mercia, not the one in northern England, and we're going to capture Cordoba and then go for Granada. Right, so it's going okay so far, I think, but we'll see.